pleasant morning, and Henrietta invited Algernon over for breakfast. They are both very, very happy. Of course, Algernon is supposed to be eating, but he really doesn't eat enough to feed a sparrow. You know how it is. And action!
Algie, do you really like my biscuits?
They're divine, but not as divine as something else I know. I'm feeding on the love in your eyes. I prefer to any food on earth.
Of course, Algernon doesn't realize what he's saying. He's in a very peculiar condition. All right, Henrietta.
You dear, dear boy. Isn't being in love just wonderful?
The most wonderful thing I know.
Being in love or just being in love with me?
Henrietta, I couldn't imagine love without you. I don't want coffee. I only want you.
Don't be silly. If you don't drink your coffee, I won't marry you. Algie, tell me something.
Anything, my dear.
Do you ever think you'll fall in love with another woman after we're married?
Henrietta.
That's no answer.
Why, no other woman will exist but you.
Oh, you do say the nicest things.
That's because I'm in love with you, my darling, my sweetheart, my adored one.
Pardon me, Algie. Hold it just a moment. Just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to direct your attention particularly to this strange expression in Algernon's eyes. As Algie just turn a bit, that's it. You will find the same expression in the eyes of people who aren't all there. That's what love does to human beings. It destroys their reason, and it makes them rave about nothing at all, or at least very little. It gives them an altogether wrong perception of things. Yes, indeed, love makes them mad. Now, Henrietta is pretty. I'm first to admit that, but she isn't any prettier than the thousands of other young females. You can see it, I can see it, but Algernon, this young woman is the most beautiful, the most sublime thing in the universe. Crazy, isn't it? Algernon said that no woman will exist but Henrietta. That's all, but he can't see it. Love has made him blind. Henrietta is afflicted with the same disease as Algernon. She hasn't got it quite as badly as he does. Women, in this respect, fare better than men. And that's that. All right, continue.
Do you ever dream about the future, Algie?
Oh, do I?
Of the days we're married?
Oh, boy.
The poor fool.
Wonderful times we'll have together?
I can think of nothing else.
Every morning I'll get up early and make breakfast for you.
No, you won't. I won't let you.
Yes, you will, Algie, because I'll be very happy.
She really thinks it will.
And then we'll sit and coo the whole day long?
That's what you'd like to do, lazy boy, but you'll have to go and earn a living for your little family.
I'll have to get to work for you and buy you things.
You see, he has lost his mind.
That make you so happy, Algie? Buying things for your little what?
I say it will. You know what?
What, dear?
I'll buy all of the jewels and spices of Araby and lay them at your feet.
He doesn't even know where Araby is.
Why do you call this for me, dear?
Don't pretend. You know why.
Tell me anyways, I'm just dying to hear.
Well,
Yes.
it's because I...
Lights out, children. Enough. Lights on. Well, 2 years passed. 2 incredible years. You know, it's funny how long a short time can sometimes seem. Algernon and Henrietta are married once again. I warned them myself, but they only laughed at me. They don't laugh now. This is Algernon's home once more. The breakfast, just as charming as the one we saw in Henrietta's home moments ago. It is breakfast time, and Algernon and Henrietta are sitting down with these relatives of Henrietta. whom Henrietta loves very, very dearly. Of course, when Algernon and Henrietta moved in together, the rest of Henrietta's family just naturally moved in with them. It was so much more comfy that way. Shall we proceed? My dear people, here's your audience again, and action.
Why don't you say something? I'm talking to you. Algernon,
Yes?
why don't you say something?
There's nothing to say.
Impossible man. Disgusting person.
He's always that way. What's the matter with him?
Just pure cussedness.
Anton was wrong. It isn't pure cussedness. It's marriage. All right.
Algernon? Algernon,
Somebody say something?
have you no manners?
What's the matter now?
You would read while eating. How many times have we all told you?
With a man like that, it's no use telling him anything. He just goes in one ear and out the other.
Henrietta is absolutely right. Table's no place to read at.
Please. Please.
I used to tell poor John, my husband.
I'm not interested in poor John, your husband.
You stop insulting Aunt Emma.
I'm not insulting Aunt Emma. Listen, Henrietta, I don't want to fight with you, or with any of you.
Isn't he? No.
But this idea of not reading at the table is all conventional rubbish. Why can't I read if I want to? What's the harm? You know it's one of the few pleasures left in me.
Listen to the man.
You wouldn't care to talk to me, of course.
Be reasonable. What do you want me to talk about?
About the love and respect you have for your wife, about your kindness to her.
Oh, he gonna do that. He hasn't it in him.
You stay out of this.
Yes, you can talk with your cronies down at the office. You can talk with the stenographer.
He enjoys talking to Popinjay.
But your wife, oh, she's not worth talking to.
And of course, we are worse than dirt.
Henrietta, did I say you're not worth talking to?
Everything was so different before you married me.
What did I tell you?
And then you couldn't do enough.
You love us all then.
Then what happens? Yesterday I had to beg you for money to buy a new hat. Today you refuse to talk to me.
I didn't refuse to talk to you. I only
It's
said,
about time somebody told him the truth.
you mind your own business.
He doesn't want the truth.
You shut your mouth.
How dare you speak to Aunt Emma like that? How dare you?
I'll speak like I like.
I've had enough.
And I have had more than enough.
Young man, I couldn't begin to tell you what I think of you.
Dinner for me.
Come, I can't stay in the same room with that man.
Make it the same house and I'm with you.
Algernon, if you say another word, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You try to hurt me whenever you can.
Henrietta, I don't want to hurt anybody. You hate to be nagged at from morning till night.
Who's nagging at you? If we ask you to be ordinarily decent.
I don't want to be decent. Oh.
What is it?
What is it? Two perfectly good teeth broke off a little rotten cement biscuits in your last what?
Serves you right. You would read while eating.
That's about all the sympathy I can expect from you. Give me that plate.
What do you want with it?
I'm twirling your biscuits, that's what.
You're doing nothing of the kind.
No, we'll see.
Don't you dare, Algernon.
Give me that plate.
Let
Go,
go.
son, Henrietta.
Let go!
Give it to me!
Stop it, Algernon! Reggie, you struck me!
Oh, that's it, swell!
You struck me.
I did not.
That's what it's all come to, striking a woman.
Right! Henrietta, you're crazy, I never!
Now you call me names? You brute! You beast! You take it back! Get it back! Stop!
Henrietta, please!
What's going on here? Henrietta! It's Mother! Get out of my sight! Stop, Henrietta! Get out of here!
Calm down, for goodness sake, Henrietta!
Henrietta, it's your Aunt Emma. Don't you know your Aunt Emma?
Please, stop!
No, stop her, of course, running away with her!
Now, just a moment, Henrietta.
Ah, get out of my sight! I never want to see you again! Never, never, never! No!
oh God. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am a bachelor. See what I mean? Thank you.